Okay, we're live now on Facebook. We're live now on Instagram. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Filter with a tan on. Let's see. Do I have one? Oh, that's nice. It's a nice little tan. I'll take that.
Oh, nice. Which one's this?
It's like purple with the palm trees on. Bahamas, it's called. If anyone wants this filter, you can go and grab it from my Instagram stories. Okay, so we're live on Facebook as well, and we wanted to come in this week, well, today, and talk, look at this film! And talk about 5 steps to business success. So a few of the things we've learned along the way. We can kind of give you a bit of a quarantine update before we dive in. We've got our coffees.
Ready.
So here's what's in the morning coffee, if you're ready. Ooh. You're ready to jot it down. Okay.
You want to write this down.
Organic.
It's like rocket fuel.
I know, right? Organic coffee. That's important. You don't want any mold toxins in your coffee.
Mold's bad.
Vanilla collagen, bulletproof vanilla collagen. Lion's mane, cordyceps. We love Life Cycle, the brand.
Yeah.
Butter, brain octane oil.
Sometimes a bit of ghee.
Yeah. Prebiotic.
Oh yeah. Don't forget the prebiotic.
Prebiotics where it's at.
Gut health is very important, guys.
So that's what's in. And then a bit of, gotta watch the poop, then a bit of cinnamon on top. Mm-hmm. Actually, Greg, Danielle's husband, said the other day that we want to be aiming for sweet potato poops. Poops that
are
shaped like sweet potatoes.
I did not appreciate that.
I didn't like that.
Information from him.
I didn't like that. You know, I think there's a level of closeness we can get in quarantine.
Yeah, there was too much discussion around that. But that's how we've been quarantined together. This is what conversations have got to.
And then I was like, okay, but I still want to aim for a poop that looks like that if that's what it's supposed to look like. Mm-hmm. So,
do you also want to know something funny?
Oh God, what?
Well, just before we came on this live, so we were live from Natalie's, and I was like, this is weird, no one's coming on the Boss Babe one. And I was like, it's odd. And I thought I put it on the Boss Babe account. I just got mine on Boss Babe account, but I also have a third account, which is
what's the third account?
A stalker account. So
what's a stalker account?
Well, if there's people you need to you want to look at, and you don't want them to know you're looking. You're little
on their stories?
Because you can see and watch the stories otherwise.
Wait, do you have this for legal things?
Oh, yeah.
Danielle's the one that deals with all the copycats, the people that try and be Boss Babe and copy the Boss Babe brand. And I'm constantly sending her things like, can you deal with this? Because I'm more... Danielle always says you should fight with honey, not vinegar.
Yeah.
I'm more of vinegar.
You catch more with honey than you do with salt.
Oh, salt.
Yeah.
I'm more of a salt. I go in with salt.
No, it's just like gung ho, like no, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, you gotta go in nice.
Danielle can be really calm and chill and kind and sympathetic, whereas
to the heart.
I go in and I'm just like, fuck you, first of all. Stop pretending to be Boss Babe and telling our clients that you are doing our apparel.
Yeah.
You know, not mentioning any companies, but mentioning companies. The Boss Babe apparel companies are not ours. And they keep saying they are.
And they're not.
But they're not.
And they're not doing right by their customers.
And they keep scamming their customers. And people keep thinking it's us. And we're like, it's not us. And customers are like, it is you. And screenshot conversations. I'm like, that's a really ugly logo. We wouldn't have a logo that ugly.
I love that you even noticed that. So yeah, I'm sure I'm not the only one with like a secret account.
Someone said it's called a Finsta, a fake Insta.
Oh, a Finsta. Okay then. Give me a yes if you've got a Finsta.
What? I did not know that person existed within you.
I know. The sneaky one.
You have so many little surprises.
Natalie got us to do this thing the other day, which was like share 3 things share 3 fun things that people don't know about you. And I was like, oh, people know everything about me. She's like, no, they don't, because you don't talk about yourself.
Okay, just tell me, right? Maybe I'm thinking this completely wrong, but I feel like you all know so much about me. Yes or no? Could I be sharing more? Do you want to know more things about me? And then, do you know much about Danielle? I feel like Danielle's very secretive.
Like a dark horse.
Not in a purposeful way, but just doesn't share a lot, whereas I'm definitely an oversharer.
Yeah.
I share everything.
You do. Sometimes you say things and I'm like, I can't join in this conversation, it's too much for me.
Yeah, I share it all.
Okay. Oh, I love it. We should probably talk some work. Tell us what.
Everyone's like, agree. Yes, see? We know Natalie and Danielle is so like me.
I know, I'm like, it's weird because I'm shy, but I'm not shy. So if you meet me in person, I'm not shy.
Yes, we want more anyway. Ask away.
Oh no, don't let Tom to ask away.
Ask both of us, whatever you want to know about us. I love TMIs. We just want both of you. We can definitely be sharing more.
I think we've shared a lot with the poop story.
Just opening it up with...
There's been a lot already. We've only been on... How long have we been on? Not even long. We're dropping all the bombs.
Let me see if I can just adjust the popping up of this. Oh no, that's the camera. Probably not.
Yeah. You should just blank us out.
I just blocked the whole camera out. Okay, well, we can dive in if you want to kick us off. If you want to get
Should I kick us off today? Okay.
Are we delirious, by the way? Have we been quarantined way too long?
I literally think that's what's happening to us right now. We've been we've been in it, we've been together too long. Like, what else can we talk about? What should we talk about? We know a lot about each other now.
I do genuinely think, though, and I get asked this question a lot. By the way, I did a manicure yesterday myself. Just looks really good, just want to say.
Also, I'm waiting for that offer. I was like, okay, is she going to offer?
I did offer you.
You did not.
I did. I said, I'm very good at face peels, waxing, and manicures. Let me know.
That was your offer?
Yeah.
Well, that was like weeks ago.
I know, but you didn't ask.
Oh, okay, can I have a manicure, please?
Yeah.
Can I have it tonight?
Maybe.
Oh,
let me
okay.
see. Yeah.
Can we book in on your calendar?
Maybe.
Maybe not
I
tonight.
could be down to
you
do
got a
it
busy
tonight.
meeting tonight.
I could be down to do it tonight. I just like that. I like you to ask,
Okay.
and then I'll do it. But a lot of people always say, do we fight a lot? Now, how are we getting on with quarantine? Now, I actually think in the grand scheme of things, considering we've been quarantined for so long and we work together, live together, I think we do really well.
Yeah.
So
I do too.
a lot of people ask this question and want to know. Yeah.
I feel like at this point we're kind of like at sisters level.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like you just inherently love each other. But
yeah, we can probably have Aussie moments, but like sisters are just like,
okay,
do your thing, my friend.
Can I borrow your top?
I don't like you right now, but can I have your clothes?
Yeah, or what are you doing with your hair today? Or your eyebrows really need doing, girl. You need to sort those out.
Oh my god, that's
or like
so
the nail
true.
thing. Oh, Danielle, your nails. Yeah, no, they're looking great.
I think that's more a Greg thing he says actually recently.
Oh, Greg's brutal. Like, what did he say to me the other day? That he thought he was being nice. Oh, it'll come up later. Greg, if you're watching, please add. It was like something he thought he was doing a compliment, and I was like, no. That's not a compliment, Greg, at all.
I think that's a guy thing.
Yeah, they need training. Okay, so let's chat today because it is the last day that the doors are open for the society, which is our membership for female entrepreneurs to connect, build and grow, which I love. But we wanted to really
You sound like an advert. The place where female entrepreneurs come to connect.
Oh,
I love
that. You can see me on infomercials. I should have been in infomercials in like the 80s, 90s. Could have killed that role.
I'm here for it.
And so when Nat and I were creating the society, we really wanted to make sure that there was a framework in place, and we started chatting about what were the key things. Like, we both already had businesses at that point, and we were like, what do we wish we had known or before we got started, or what do we wish that we had this roadmap, right? We always wanted this roadmap of people saying to us, like, hey, like, do this, 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 and this, and follow this round, and you'll get to where you want to be. But that just didn't exist, did it? Like, we couldn't find that for us, and we were like, where do we go for this? So we did what any boss babe would do, and we created it.
We did.
So we want to chat today about our success framework. It's called the Boss Babe Success Framework, and it helps you take your business from startup or like the first few sales to 6 figures and beyond. And that's what we've really built the society on, is teaching people how to take their businesses, whatever stage they're at, into the next level, whether that's just getting their first few sales, whether it's growing to 6 figures, or whether it's growing to like multiple 6 figures. And actually we even have some women in there who have got 7-figure businesses.
Yeah.
So we created this success framework, and there's five pillars to them. Do you want to show the pillars?
Yeah. Well, the first pillar is purpose. So getting really, really clear on what your purpose is and making it a profitable purpose. So you can have your passion. It doesn't necessarily mean it's your purpose and it's what you're going to make profitable. And so it's understanding what that is. And once you know that, then really getting clear on what your goals are. So setting those big goals, those SMART goals for the next 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, using your planner if you haven't got a planner. So really, really getting clear on what you do, why you do it, how you're going to do it, and what your goals are.
Yeah, and we realised that it was so important, like, to get clear on this, because otherwise it's kind of like, you know the difference between if you take the highway or a motorway, whichever country you're in, versus taking all the windy roads. Like, you get there so much quicker if you're on a highway and you know exactly where you're going. And that's how we kind of said, like, if you don't have that destination and point, like if you don't actually know the destination you're going to, you never get anywhere, because you just go round in circles, because you're like, well, hang on, where do I go next? So that's why we always start with that purpose phase, is because you have to know what your North Star is. Like, you need to know where you're heading, so that then you can kind of put the rest of the journey and the roadmap in place. So the second one was audience, which was, we talked about the fact that, you know, so many people, you can't talk to everybody. If you try and talk to everybody, you talk to nobody.
Yeah.
And so we really help you in the audience section understand who your ideal client is. And I love, because you actually have this a workbook in there, really getting them to list everything out about their clients. So many people are like, oh yeah, this is who my ideal client is, but they don't really identify with them. Whereas when you say, like, hey, how old are they? You know, what job do they do? Where do they live? What do they do in their morning? What do they do in their afternoon? Like, what do they spend their money on? What do they like people saying? What do they hate people saying? And really just getting to know it. And when we started the society, a lot of you won't know this at all, but we had 2 avatars. And we named them and put pictures to them. So they're called, like, Brianna and Amber.
Oh my God, you remember, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the reason that we did was that because whenever we were writing anything, we wanted to write for Brianna, we wanted to write for Amber, because if you don't have them really clearly in your mind, again, it's very hard to talk to them. And you're amazing at teaching on this subject, so...
Yeah, and I always want you to go a level deeper than you think you need to go, right? Because, so I might see someone saying, my ideal client is female, she's aged between 25 and 35, and she's interested in weight loss. Okay, seems like you're getting specific, but you're actually completely broad. Why is she interested in weight loss? Well, she wants to feel more confident. Why does she want to feel more confident? Well, because she's been feeling really insecure because her mum made these comments to her when she was growing up. Okay, so why does she want to lose that weight then? Is it the weight that she's trying to lose, or is it confidence that she's looking to boost up? Why hasn't she lost the weight in the past? Well, actually, everything she's done in the past has failed. Why has everything she's done in the past failed? Well, it's less so what she's eating and more her behaviour towards eating, right? Like, and I'm making that up because I'm not a weight loss coach and I don't know a lot of this stuff. But it's always why, and when you understand your ideal client to that level, you can speak to them. And whenever I'm creating a piece of copy, a caption, an email, anything like that, I really try and channel who our ideal client is, and I ask, what are they struggling with right now? Or if we were sitting having coffee right now, what would they be asking me, and why would they be asking me that? They might be asking, Natalie, how do I grow my followers? But why? Why do they really want to grow their followers? Well, they might want to make more sales. They might want to be building more influence. They might want to be building up a safety net in case they got fired from their job. Like, there's lots of different way or reasons I might be asking, and my answer to that question is going to be different for every single person, right? And so when you know that, that's how you can connect with your ideal client. And I'm telling you, if you know who your ideal client is and you know where to find them, and then you can combine that with the right messaging, you can make sales. And so I'm really passionate about that audience piece, because I think once you've got that dialed in, you have a really scalable business.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, once it's all about the foundations, right? If you don't have that, it's very hard to move on to the next stage, which is revenue, right? You can't really make revenue without really understanding who's going to buy from you. Totally. And in the revenue section, we teach you guys in the society about, like, how to understand what call to actions are, really getting understanding of actually what products that you are selling and what is part of those products. Yeah. We also teach, like, how to sell from stage, like sell scripts, all these things, because selling really is an art, right? People just think, oh yeah, you know, I'm just gonna have the first time I'm gonna say this, or the first time I'm gonna jump on that call, or the first time I'm gonna visit somebody, they're gonna buy from me. And that isn't what happens, and that's okay, because that's part of the journey. Like, you're not going even the best salesman in the world is never, or saleswoman in the world is never going to have 100% yeses, right?
Yeah.
So it's all about, like, understanding first of all who that audience is, and then understanding how you can get them to buy and understand why they should buy and what that's actually offering for them.
Yeah, I love that. So yeah, revenue is a really big piece, and we show you exactly what it looks like to be making sales, but there's foundational work to do before that. The next piece is systems. So once you've really dialed in, you're building your audience, you're making sales, you're not having to worry, you've got these ideal clients flocking to you, then it can be time to go in and dial in the back end of your business. So start to automate processes, bring people in to support you. There's a lot within systems. And then growth is the next phase of that. And I think we were saying with Alyssa the other day, your business really is a vehicle for personal development. As much as we don't want to admit that, it is. And the biggest challenges that we face are often personal mindset. Like I remember sitting across the table, I was out for dinner with Steven, we were having tacos, margaritas, and he was like, we were looking at the tipping point in my career, and he was like, what was that tipping point? Like, I see the moment, but what contributed to that? Was it mentorship? What was it? And I said to him, it was mindset. And I didn't realize that at the time, but my mindset shift was what helped. And I think you shared similarly.
Yeah, so I think I've spoken on a live before as well. Like there's that wheel of life, right? And you mark out the 9 things in your life where you really want to improve upon, or rate them. Not necessarily improve upon, you just rate the 9 areas in your life. So there might be finances, business, relationships, friendships, hobbies, all these things. But one of them is personal development. And I really strongly believe that unless you're a 10 at personal development, you are never going to reach a 10 at any of those places. Because to move your business forwards, to develop your relationships, to develop friendships, to move your career forwards, you have to be able to look within and go, okay, it's not about, you can't just blame people. You always have to be like, okay, how can I show up as my best self continuously? And also, let's not, I did a post the other day which was like the up and downs of entrepreneurship, right? And it's never going to be a straightforward roll. It's like life is a roller coaster with whatever you're doing. I think it's just appreciating that and going, okay, well, how can I rise again? How can I learn from this dip and come back stronger? And when you approach anything with that attitude is when you really start making the moves. And I think part of personal development is recognizing, I can learn this on my own, versus actually I'm going to get there 10 times quicker if I have a support network and I'm able to invest in myself and learn from other people as well. So I think all of that encompasses it. And I know we're talking around like growth side, and I think that when you get to this stage, being able to look back and go, okay, these are the things that I would do differently and here's why, and learn from those is another reason. And that's why in part of the success framework, it kind of is a circle, right? We've always done it as like a circle. It's a star, but it always goes round. You just loop back in. So once you get to that growth, we're always going back to our purpose. How many times have we gone back to that?
I mean, this week alone, we're going back to our ideal clients, and we're refining. Like all of this it's not a stop, one done thing. It's, you have to keep going with it.
And it's like we really practice what we preach. And this is the beauty of it, because we don't even consciously do it sometimes. But if you think 2 weeks ago we had a conversation about our purpose, where are we going again? Like let's revisit our mission, our vision, and our values. Let's talk about those things again. And then this week, like I say, tomorrow we're all doing about our ideal client and what that looks like.
Yeah.
And so, that will then help us move back into revenue again.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Yeah, so within the society, we help you work through all of this, and you can actually see your progress through each side. So you might be 50% of the way through purpose, 25% of the way through audience. We actually help you in the back end see this. But as you know, the society is closing today. So if you really are wanting that support, right now, there's just no better place online for you to get that support. It is the most incredible place. You have a mentoring call with one of us of the team at least once a week, and you have coffee mornings once a week. So you actually have 2 calls a week, plus over $50,000 worth of resources, plus the most amazing community. Like, there is seriously so much value inside the society, and it's $35 a month. It is completely unheard of in our industry to be doing this much for $35. Nicola said, get into it. It saved my mental health, truly. I love it. And if you want to share anything about the society, I totally wasn't expecting this, but yesterday I was feeling inspired and I wrote a post on my personal account sharing about the society, and I did not expect it, but those comments just blew up with members of the society talking about how much of a game changer it'd be. It had been, and I'd said on there, I'm never going to tell you that you need a coach or you need anything we're selling. Like, you don't need it. If you're ambitious, driven enough, you'll go and achieve it anyway, but you'll get there faster if you do it with someone who's been where you're going. And I had someone comment saying, Natalie, this is bullshit. The society should be a non-negotiable for every woman in business. And I was like, I like that. But if you're kind of, you really do get direct replies to your messages. Yeah, you totally do. And so if you're wanting to see any testimonials, just go check out the last post on my account. Like, it really has blown up with just the most supportive women, and you can even give them a little stalk from your fake account and see what they're up to. Christina says, Christina said the society has actually changed my life. Tiffany said I'm obsessed with the success kits. I go back to several of them each time and get something new out of each. Yeah, I mean, it's a game changer. And if you want to join, it's bossbabe.com/membership.
Yeah, and what I will say as well, like the success kits, we make sure we have 6 and 7 and 8 figure entrepreneurs teaching in there. Like they're absolutely amazing. And, you know, Natalie and I learned from them as well. There were subjects in there that we're like, oh, this is really interesting. We had Karen talking about how to get your products into retail stores. And it was so interesting. And I would just say, like, there's something in there for everyone. I think we're like, what, 24, 27 now? 20?
Yeah, we've got a lot. And I learned Facebook ads from the society. Yeah. That's how I got into Facebook ads. And now I crush it with the ads. We were just saying the other day, I think I have way too much confidence in myself. Like, way too much. I just think I'm like, oh, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, okay, I can do that. Never done it before. Like, my husband yesterday, I was like, I can do your hair. I can do your hair really well. And he was like, oh, well, like, how do I know that? I was like, I just know. I can just cut your hair really well. I did cut it well, but not really. I just did it wrong.
Is it a conscious thing where you're like, oh, if I just act like I'm confident, I'll be able to do it?
No, I just think that I would be good at it. Like, I really do believe that we can be good at anything that we want to be good at as long as we set our mind to it and get consistent with it. Like, I completely, what is it, unabashedly, is that the word? Or I don't know. I believe, I just fully believe that we can achieve anything that we want to achieve.
Unapologetically.
Yeah. Yeah, I unapologetically believe that. And I just think if we don't achieve it, we just aren't prioritising it or working hard enough towards it, or we don't really want it in the first place. Like, and I really do believe that. So I'm quite confident in anything. It's not if I think I can do it, I can do it. Why not?
I love it.
Okay, well, we're gonna love you all and leave you because we're about to hop on to our Monday team meeting, and we call it a weekly hangout and just hang out with the team and let them know what's coming up this week. And we always share testimonials from all of you, which is our favourite part.
Yeah, legit. We have a slide called Impact and we share testimonials on there because it means so much to us to hear like how well you guys are doing. And, you know, just seeing the posts in here saying you're absolutely loving the society, it's like a no-brainer, changed my life. Like, that literally lights us up. That's why we get out of bed every single day, because we're just so honoured to be able to work with such amazing people. So if you're not in there, join. It's last chance today.
Liz said it's been the best investment I've ever done. So worth it. Yeah. Kirsty said the site has been a game changer. Not enough words. Christina, it's totally changed my life. You're all amazing. So if you want to join, it's bossbabe.com/membership. We will be in there to support you all day. Come introduce yourself. And if you've got any questions, just drop us a DM.
Yeah. Take care, guys.